Hello friends, in this video we can recall Ohm's law and some basic network components and their formulas involved in the network analysis. Let me start with Ohm's law. Just imagine you are having an electrical network and you are exciting that network by a voltage source. Automatically it will cause some electrons to flow through the network. Suppose if there exists any resistance inside the network, it will oppose the flow of your electrons. Flow of electrons is known as current. So there exists a relation among the excited voltage V, the current flowing through the network I, and the resistance of the network R. That relation is given by Ohm's law. This is the statement of Ohm's law. It is defined for constant temperature only. So at constant temperature, current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference or the voltage across the conductor. We can write E is proportional to I. E is the potential difference or the voltage across the conductor and I is the current flowing through the conductor. When you are removing the proportionality, you can add the constant of proportionality R here. So by Ohm's law, E is equal to I into R. Otherwise, V is equal to I into R. There are some limitations when you are applying Ohm's law in the network analysis. First one is it can't be applied for all non-metallic conductors. And second one is it can be applicable only for linear devices. Resistor is a linear device, so we can apply Ohm's law for resistor, but it cannot be applied for Zener diode vacuum tubes. These are the non-linear devices. And our Ohm's law is defined for constant temperature only, no? So if the temperature of the network changes, we can't apply the Ohm's law. Most of the electrical network consists of these three basic electrical components: resistor, capacitor and inductor. Resistor is the property of material by which it opposes the flow of current. Otherwise, it opposes the flow of electrons through the particular conductor. The unit of resistance is ohm. This is the symbol of the resistor. By Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. This is another formula to find the resistance of a material. R is equal to rho L by A, where rho is the resistivity of the particular material, L is the length of it and A is the cross-sectional area of the particular material. The power dissipation in a resistor is calculated by the formula P is equal to V into I. If I substitute V is equal to IR here, I will get another formula for power, that is P is equal to I square R. If I substitute I, that is I is equal to V by R here, I will get another formula for power, P is equal to V square by R, and unit of power dissipation is watts. The rate of change of energy with respect to time is known as power. So if you want to find the formula for energy, you have to multiply power with time. So energy will be equal to I square RT or V into I into T, otherwise V square by R into T. Capacitor is the electrical component which stores energy in the form of electric field. Its unit is farad and its symbol is this one. Inductor is another electrical component which stores energy in the form of electromagnetic field. Its unit is Henry and its symbol is like this. Conductance is just opposite to the resistance. It is the reciprocal of resistance. So G is equal to 1 by R, where G is the conductance of a material. The voltage across a resistor V is equal to I into R and current flow through it is I is equal to V by R. And voltage across an inductor is V is equal to L into di by dt and current is I is equal to 1 by L into integral of V into dt. For a capacitor, voltage is equal to 1 by C into integral of I into dt and current is C into dV by dt.